Well, we woke up to cloudy skies this morning, and it's still rather cloudy outside. This is what it looks like in McAllen, courtesy of Sky 5 this afternoon. And you see that thick layer of clouds overhead. It's really not going anywhere. It did look like it brightened up a little bit for a brief moment, and now we're back to those cloudy skies. And it's because of those cloudy skies our temperatures are still a little bit cool. We're right around 68 degrees in Rio Grande City, but lower 70s with 71 and 72 on the board across much of the valley. It's not that bad though. If you step out there, you're like, this is not bad. It's a little cool, but not cold. And that's right. Basically, we have our winds out of the north-northwest. Dew point value still near 65. So it's the cooler wind and the cloud cover that's keeping temperatures down, but your dew point values are still in the mid-60s. So you still feel a little bit of that moisture lingering around in the air. So that's why it stays feeling like a little bit warmer. North winds, though, they've picked up this afternoon, 13 to 17 miles per hour, up to 25-mile-per-hour wind gusts on the island, and Brownsville is pretty elevated too. So when we look at the coast, this is what it's doing for your marine forecast. Because of the elevated winds out of the north and eventually the northeast later today, they'll be between about 20 knots and with gusts up to 25 knots. The National Weather Service has issued a small craft advisory for the offshore waters through noon tomorrow. Still, you should use caution along the bay. The bay, it will be choppy this afternoon. Definitely have some rain out there to deal with on the Gulf waters. So that's something that you would have to contend with, where you could get brief heavy downpours. Across the rest of the valley, really not much going on at this hour, but when we look at the setup across the Lone Star State, here are the upper level winds. These are the winds that are keeping the moisture flowing out of the southwest. You can kind of see it, and the reason why it's doing that is because it's a little bit warmer in the upper levels. So when it comes out of the southwest, we get that blanket of a little bit of cloud layer out there, and then when we have cooler winds here at the surface, it kind of gets that overrunning pattern, so it just works together, and that's why we have that chance for showers. Here's the moisture. When you see it on the water vapor imagery, you see all that blue. That's right over the valley, and that's exactly where all those heavy clouds have been. The northern part of the Lone Star State really not seeing the same type of situation. But if you look at what's going on, that upper level disturbance doesn't really go anywhere but back over near Mexico, so we still stay with that southwest flow. So we're going to see those clouds locked in tight Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It starts to move a little bit farther east. So what's going to happen over the weekend is that it'll continue to move off to the north and east, and then high pressure will settle in, and we will start to see some clearing. Until then, a few more showers are definitely in the forecast with cloudy skies. Temperatures will be on the downward trend. We'll be near 71 degrees by Veterans Day, so it does look to get a little bit cooler, but we're really not going to feel the difference until your dew point values drop into the upper 50s and lower 50s, and that will happen over the weekend. So you'll definitely start to feel a difference at that point. So we'll stay around 76 today, drop into 71 by Friday, 75 over the weekend, but showers possible in the lower valley. 59 and 58 are your overnight lows, and it'll feel a bit cooler this weekend. Next week, that's when we start to see some sunshine, and temperatures return to the lower 80s by the middle of the work week. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.